Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, igama lam NAKHO, and you are very much welcome. Welcome, honey. And if you're returning Sabi, say it with me, baby. Welcome. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Share comments down below and let it be the vibe, okay? So guys, in today's video, we are doing a story time. A story time. We're doing a story time, and I know you guys are excited about this. I know you're so excited about this because for some reason you guys near standing dabazam. Makes sense? Yeah, but again, feel about no. In fact, I'm vanga, but you know, I picked it up that you guys love indabazam. So guys, nothing is cute about this story. And also a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, wives, whatever that's out there, I was just a young person. I was a young girl who didn't know better. Guys, let's get into this story because I know most of you are dying, absolutely dying to have this story. And also, I think right now is on share pakati because, wow, but okay, we'll find something else to drink because we are not gonna stop drinking, eh? Not tonight. So guys, the story I'm gonna tell happened in Cape Town. If you know me, I love Cape Town. I love Cape Town, and there was a time I actually spent over 6 months in Cape Town. I stayed longer, like over 6 months in Cape Town. I just needed a break. I was getting away from certain things that were just troubling to me. So I decided, nah man, let me just chill. Let me just get a place, a permanent place. Not really permanent, but something semi-permanent or semi-whatever at Cape Town and just be. So I did give it to her. I did. Now, hey, ciao, listen. I got this nice place through a friend, my other friend, but we're no longer friends, story for another day. She didn't want the place anymore, right? So I said, look, let me take up your list because I think she had 6 months left valley in that place. So I was like, no, let me take up your list. Let me just pay you whatever, you know, then I'll start paying the rent and I'll stay. And that was the deal. That was the deal. So okay guys, it gets lonely, Moss. It gets lonely because the girl that time was going through relationship problems in East London. So she just went to unwind basically. So it gets lonely. I then downloaded Tinder. And also a disclaimer. Hey, I think Tinder works better on those parts of the country rather than East London because I don't know. I really don't know what this is. Okay, so I went. I'm trying not to make noise as well because so downloaded Tinder, guys. Met few guys on Tinder, mostly white guys, right? White gents, which was fine because they my type at the end of the day. You know, they my type because they got money and they got the battle, like all of that. Younger than at the end of the day, I want part of guys and part of soft, part of and like mina ndifuna ucengwa, ndifuna uspoilwa. Hey, ndifuna ubullisha, ndifuna understand, but I'm a bully. It's either my way or no way. Get it? And I used to get that. Like I like that. If a man that gives me that is my man, and that's on period. So yeah, met this few guys on Tinder, and I went a couple of dates. Obviously, you're gonna go on a date so that you can check if do you guys like each other, are you kind of compatible, and all of that. So I did that. I remember the first guy that took me this other place. I don't remember the place, but it was so nice. It was sort of like a Paris type of vibes. It's beautiful. But the company I was with was a big no. Was a big no. And I think that guy had this mentality to go to, you know what, black girls are usually after money. Not that we are not, but not that we are. But I don't want you blabbing the whole night how much you don't have money and how much you don't like gold diggers. Like, sir, why are we here? Why are we gonna talk about gold digging or all of that stuff, or we're gonna just talk and get to know each other, enjoy each other's company, and just be? So to me, that date was a huge fail, a huge no, and a huge don't call me again, period. That's actually what it was. And I believe he picked it up. He did. I made sure also, Oti, I want him to pick it up. I want him to pick it up that I am not going to talk to you again. You are not going to have a second date. We are not going to be cool like that. So yeah, so that date was a big fail. Obviously, guys, I went on other dates but I'm not saying zonke zazimbi, but also I'm not saying zonke that's great, right? So let's get to the juice, to the bottom line, okay? So I met this guy. Guy texts me up like, hey, you're so pretty, we're a match. Where are you? I'm like, no, I'm in Teleview. And then he writes, and then he's like, oh, okay. Then we start chatting. He's like, can I have your WhatsApp number? I'm like, cool, definitely. I gave him my WhatsApp number, and then we start texting. For some reason, as much as I didn't meet him, the energy on the phone was just like sinking. Like, you know, we were just cool from the get-go. I just liked the energy I get. He was very vibey, spontaneous. Conversation here, it wasn't like asazani, you know? He was just funny as well, which was a nice thing. It was funny. I liked that. I did. Hey, Bantung. Hey. So, we decided to have a date, right? So he's like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up at this time. Do you like seafood? What do you feel like tonight? I'm like, nah, I prefer seafood. Guys, I think seafood is nice for a first date. That's just my preference. I'm not saying nani go for that, but I just think so. Because also seafood, we're bloated. Oh, fluty kakhulu. It's just so calm when you like eat seafood. Yeah, and I know not everyone likes it. Abanye are actually allergic to it, but I love seafood. Seafood any day. So I'm like, nah, seafood is great. And he was asking questions like, do you like oysters, ants, and I'm thinking, yes, I do. I love oysters. I love sushi. I love everything. Take me there, Zazzy, right now. Okay, so let me drink. So guys, this guy pulls up. Okay, now I'm looking cute like one of us. Like, you guys can see, I don't play. Like, I don't play. I beat the F up. So I was beat up. I was looking cute, and then this guy pulls up. He pulls up in a very nice car, very beautiful car, guys. Okay, fine. Because Nimnigila must address him. So he's gonna pick me up, go address him. So he's outside. And then he pulls up, he's looking nice. His car is nice. Guys, he smells good. Did I mention? Okay, let me give you a backstory of this guy. I'm not gonna tell his name because I feel like, no, I don't wanna mention people's names. Let's just give him a name. Let's just say his name is John, right? So John is a single man. Has kids, but kids are back in his country. John is from Greece. You can imagine how gorgeous that man is. He got thick brows. He got big pointy nose. Like, he got, so he was from Greece. So When he pulled through, he was smelling good, guys. He was wearing so nice. He was wearing white sneakers. He was wearing blue navy jeans. And he was wearing a round neck, sort of like, what is it? Not a t-shirt. What do you call it? A hoodie. Is it a hoodie? Oh, guys, but he was wearing a nice hoodie, long sleeve, white, round neck thingy. Guys, he was gorgeous. He was smelling good. He looked good. He looked like his pictures, because for a minute I thought, you are a pretty person. And most of the time, these men be posting pictures when they were 25 years old. And then when you meet them in person, they are 89 years old. So I was like, I hope it's not one of those incidents, because I'm not in the mood to be like walking slowly, or grandpa to the car, or grandpa to the shop, or grandpa to the bank. Okay? So I was like, no, not today. I'm not ready to be like, we are almost when you're walking around with a white person. For some reason, people stay, especially if he's old. And people stay because they be like, oh, she there to secure the bag. Not that I'm saying I am not there to secure the bag, but don't stay. Can I secure the bag without you staring? Joking, guys, but you know, like, you get the vibe. I didn't feel like that type of vibe. I didn't feel like meeting an old gross man. So when I saw John was gorgeous. John smelled good. John looked good. John was just John. You know, I'm giving you a picture of John. I've never met any ugly John, white John. Come on, even in movies, Johns are always the prettiest, and Batlebis is daring. So you get it. We went on a date, guys. John is a gentleman. He opens doors. A restaurant, he pulls out chairs for you, and you know, he gives you an experience about everything. If you're gonna get a wine, he wants to tell you the story behind this wine. Who created the damn wine? Why he created the wine? Why is this wine so important, and why it's so expensive, and why it's a rare what? Hey, wait now. John will educate you nicely. Make sense? John is educate, but in a smart, nice way, making you involved, making you feel like, you know what, you're not dumb. That's John. Me and John vibed. From dates, we went out around the mall. Like, do you want to watch a movie? What do you want to do? I was like, no, I don't know actually. Let's just walk. Let's just talk. Let's just get ice cream. Let's just take a walk. And we were walking. And we were like, no, man, I think we should go to the beach. I feel like the beach is better. No. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, guys, sathetha izinto zethu. So buy bottles, so buy glasses. That's John. Buy glasses, bottles of wine. We headed to the beach. Safika a beach because I was wearing a nice dress, just a nice plain dress. Kulila is lang and we walked sakaleli wine and we walked to the beach. We chilled. Like, guys, we listened to waves, you know? We listened to waves talking to us, nature just embracing us. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And then obviously, guys, we're gonna talk like, hi, I actually like you. You're a good person. You're a nice person. You have great personality. Because that's the first thing he said. Like, wow, you have a great personality. You are, you know, you there. Like, your presence is felt. Thank you. I know. But yeah, guys, my presence is always felt. Duh. Jokes. But no, I'm not. Yay, guys, from chatting and we are smooching, we are kissing under the moon. Like, we kissing, guys. We having a passionate kiss here. And he's like, you're so beautiful. I really like you, and I would love to get to know you. And I'm like, I really like you too. I never expected it. I really like you too. And I actually did. I'm not even joking. I'm not making this up. Like, I really did like him. I liked his energy. I really liked his energy, his personality. He was goofy, he was funny. He was everything. you know, like he was, yeah, like an ideal person that you know, Gucci. Yeah, I would enjoy life with you. Get it? So he was that. So from there, obviously, he took me home and guys, he night, and that was it. And then we didn't stop chatting. And he wakes up every day. Hey babe, how are you? How do to babe go Andy? Sis is not saying don't call me babe. Sis is like, he thinks I'm babe. He really thinks I'm babe. Well then, if you think I'm babe, then go yeah, babe. Keep calling me babe, okay? So we started chatting like frequently and like talking more now about things, about life, about what's going on in our lives, you know, such things. And he was telling me that he owns a family business. They own certain restaurants in Cape Town and certain franchises in Cape Town. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Because guy looked like a well-off guy, obviously. But that's not the point. Besides whatever, him looking well-off, and he was actually good-looking. So also again, I'm because but now man, now even I took a break. I'm in Cape Town. There by the East London, Eastern Cape. So I'm just here to unwind because I can't deal. It's too much, you know? And he was like, oh man, that's bad. Who would do that to you? You know how men are like. But guys, long story short, me and my baby started seeing each other like frequently. We started going on dates frequently. This man would make time during his lunchtime before he goes home. He would come and see me. He would bring supper. He'd be like, what are you eating for supper? I'm like, I don't know. Then he'd bring me supper. I figure, guys, and set up the table and we sit and we eat. By the way, he sets up the table. He would come to my place. Avuli friji. Abuze, where's the food? And I'm like, there's no food here. Is this food? Is this what you call food? That time I'm like, guys, bamba, what you call it? You know, in those Russians, and he doesn't say that as food. And he would come as in low carbs and when sana, pepper into but okay, we're gonna eat. You know, so we were like that. We would go for drives, listen to music. It's fun. So sometimes we actually know the same song and we're actually vibing to it. We are singing out loud. We're loving it. Hey, it was nice. It was really, really nice. Until Gengo guy said he wants to take me to his house. I was like, finally. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Damn it. Okay? Perfect. It's funny. Yeah, we're coming to think of it now, guys. This guy knew where I was staying, but I never knew where he was staying. How shady. How shady. But okay. But then I wouldn't want to lie. That time I didn't even see that. I didn't even think of that. I was just in a moment. Like, I was vibing him now and cruising nicely with my person, and there was nothing else that mattered. Okay? So it's like, no, come to my house. We're going to do a braai. I'm going to cook and we're going to braai some steak and. I'm like, okay, cool. So obviously I'm excited. I'm like, oh, I'm going to his house. I can't wait, you know? I'm getting all my nice outfits as if I'm going on a first date. And by the way, we haven't done the deed with this man. As if I'm going on a first date and guys, we went. He came to pick me up, went to his place. His house is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like, it's beautiful. It's huge, by the way. It's really huge. And I'm like, you stay alone here? And I'm like, yeah, I stay alone. I'm like, why would you stay alone in the big house? Like, because I felt like there was no need. But also maybe there was, because, hello, he got the money to stay in that huge house. And he had a dog. He had a dog, guys. A dog. I don't know. I'm a Gamizija, but he had a dog that looked like, what is it? Police dog. We call them police dogs. You know? As I'm a police. Yes, he had that type of dog. And me being black and being so black, it's not even funny. The blackness in me is so rooted deep within my guts and my whatever. I'm like, I'm not getting out of this car with this dog staring and this dog right there looking at me, waiting for me to come out of the car. and wiggling the tail. He's like, no, he's not gonna do anything to you. He's sweet. I'm like, child, I don't speak that language with dogs. I don't speak sweet language with dogs. Get rid of the dog, okay? Get rid of it. It's big, guys. It's huge. It's scary. And then okay, well, he was laughing, but okay, obviously why tata, I think why jigilisa to the other side, and then wavala certain doors so that it can't access the side that I'm in. And that's when I got out of the car. And when you're walking in, there's like, there's a fish, guys. There's a fish is cute, oranges and right next to the door. How nice. And you walked in. The house is beautiful. It has glass doors. It has I can't even explain it, but it's a beautiful house. It has nice interior and all of that. And then at the back there's a pool. The pool at night lights up, it be blue, and you know the vibes. Yeah, it was that. It was very beautiful. And your brothers already took some steak out. He's like, come, are you cold? Because I think it was a bit chilly. Are you cold? Let me get you a fleece. He got me a fleece. He's like, come outside, let's go and make some steak. Let's go make some nice steak. Let's fry some steak. I'm like, And that time I can already see me living in this establishment. Okay. I can already, he said this bekile, but which part of the furniture I am in this house? Like, I can see this house is everything. The only thing this house is missing is me. Me, no one else. I am missing in this house. This house misses me. This house needs me, because I'm gonna give it like a lift up, like a glow, a warm feeling, a homely feeling type of vibes. But okay, moving on. So bright area, we're chatting and nothing much, and listening to music, and is making the steak, and the dog, for some stupid reason, found its way back to us, and it was coming and wiggling that stupid tail, and I'm freaking the F out. And he's like, no, don't be scared, he's not gonna do anything, he's a sweet dog. I'm like, boy, Buddy, if you do not get this dog out of this place, I'm out of here. And the dog comes to me, guys. Yes, Ginja, guys, there's nothing you could do. This dog comes to me, and if you get his son, and it rubs its body to mine, and it's wiggling its tail at the same time, it's sniffing me. That time I'm cringing. I'm like, what is this dog doing? Get this thing off me. Oh, my fear of dogs is bad. Especially dogs I'm not familiar with, But I got to understand that that dog didn't want to hurt me. That dog just wanted to get close to me, like, hey, I'm also part of the house. Stop dreaming about this house and not seeing me in it. Okay? I think that's what the dog was trying to say to me. So I tried to pet it because I'm trying to be nice back. And Nyani started trying to lick me, and I'm like, no, we're not licking each other. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? So from there we had our supper, which was nice. The steak was nice and stuff, guys. Obviously we had supper and we enjoyed the night. We did whatever that was meant to be done that night. I'm not gonna get into details about that, but yeah. And from there, a relationship, guys, got tighter even more. Oh, another thing I failed to mention, his phone was blowing up that night. Like, it was blowing up. Because I remember there was a time he took me to the cinema area. Yes, his house had a cinema area. So we were watching a movie in that cinema room, and his phone kept blowing up. But thing is, this phone is not ringing. It's just vibrating, and that's it. I ring, and he keeps saying, it's work, it's work, it's work. So I'm like, okay, it's work. And at the same time, I didn't care. Like, I didn't ask him about his businesses, because no, I just didn't. So long story short, we took it to another level. We did the things, guys, that were meant to be done. And the following day, I woke up, and yeah, we went out for breakfast from there, and then I went back to my place. After that, we started seeing each other on a regular. When I say on a regular basis, this man would come every day. This man would want to see me every day. This man would want to take me on dates, he was just there. He was just a good boyfriend. He calls, he tells me he loves me, he will misses me. And I was happy. To be honest, I was really happy. I was happy, and I was fond of him. You know, I can't say I was in love with him. To be honest, I don't think I was in love with him. But I did enjoy his company. I enjoyed his company. I enjoyed everything about him. I enjoyed his energy. I enjoyed his stupid jokes. I enjoyed most of the things we did together. You know, like, he was a really fun person to be with. So this day, let's get into details. This day, oh, another thing I forgot to mention about my person. Guys, my person likes things differently, right? When I say he likes his, like, when you're in the bedroom doing the bedroom stuff, he likes things differently there. He just doesn't want to do the normal bedroom thing. He wants to be dominated there. You understand? In the bedroom, you must fight him. You must be mad at him. You must be mean to him. And for some stupid reason, that turned him on. And at first, because he didn't introduce that to me immediately, obviously, he had to let me get comfortable with him. And then as soon as I got comfortable with him, he started to introduce that to him, like, let's do something different. And then he started telling me about this. You get to be mean, and whenever we are doing this, you are this person. You get to be like this towards me. I like it like that. No. At first, I was very uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable because I didn't even know. And now this is a role play. And a course script. No one is going to give you a script to read. But okay, this is what you say now. This is what he says. No one is going to give you a script to that. You have to find your way. In fact, you are thrown and you must swim. Okay? So at first I was very uncomfortable, and he kept having to tell me what to say, you know. And then as we kept doing it more often, I was just comfortable and doing it. And he said to me, you are a natural in this. Because honestly speaking, for some reason now it was just happening. I was just being that person. I was like telling him what to do, telling him to shut up, being mean, aggressive, all of that. And it turned him on. And the moment we're done and we snap out of it, like we snap out of it, we are back to calling each other babe, love, all of that. So that's another weird thing with him. But I didn't mind it. I've always known that people have different fantasies, and that was his, and I did it. I ended up enjoying it as well, to be honest. I really ended up enjoying it as well. And sometimes we'll be driving and stuff, and then he starts saying something, and I would pull that person, the person that he knows only in the bedroom. So I'll pull that person out, and for some reason he'll be turned on, and we'll find each other doing it in the car. Get it? Get it? But yeah, guys, so we were clicking. It's like we understood each other. We were clicking and all of that stuff. Hey, guys, this man, I can call him any time of the day, any time of the night. He calls me any time of the day, any time of the night. This man now, I am calling him during the day because I knew he was going to come out. When he is done with his meetings and stuff, he was going to come and pass through my place. So I needed to ask him to buy me something, but I don't quite remember what it was. But I wanted him to buy me something. So I called him and he's not picking up his phone. I'm like, okay, that's strange. But then it's going to go to, look, he's in a meeting. He's going to call me back. Hey, guys, 3 hours passes. This man hasn't called. I text, babe, can you call me? The message you're going through, the message are being blue ticked. I'm like, what is this? And then I call again. Nope, he's not picking. I'm like, you know what? Let me just let him be. Maybe he's really busy. Hi, guys, got late. I think it was around 7. I'm like, hey, bo, this booty. What is this now? What is this? Hey, this man literally goes MIA the whole day, the whole night. and keep it the fool, which is me, I am busy constantly calling, because now I'm worried now. I don't even care about what I wanted to ask him to get. I'm just worried. Following day, this man calls me at 9. He's like, babe, are you home? I'm like, yeah. Like, can I come see you? I'm like, yeah, sure. Since when do you ask to come and see me? This man comes home. And like, we need to talk. I'm like, about what? He's like, we really need to talk. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm worried now because I can see it in his face that he looks sad, but he's trying not to look sad. I don't know if that makes sense. I can see it in his eyes that he looked sad. He really looked sad. So I'm like, what's going on? And then he's like, no, babe, I think there's something I forgot to tell you. I'm married and my wife is back and he's home with kids. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're married? Your wife is back? Like, my wife was in Botswana to have family. I think the family is from Botswana or Switzerland, something like that. I'm not sure. Between the two guys, I don't quite remember. It was a long time. And I'm just sitting there like, hey, Bo, you married? You forgot to tell. Is that what you're telling me right now? He's like, no, I didn't forget to tell you. It's just that I didn't know how you're going to respond or how you're going to take it. We're getting along very much fine on the phone. Also, when I saw you, you were so beautiful and I really liked you and I thought that's going to scare you. Yeah. Wanyenyiza umfo, wanyenyiza umntana abantu, wanyenyiza guys. And like, I'm just zoning out. I'm like, what must happen now? And it's like, my wife is back, so I'm not going to be able to see you like I used to. Guys, I'm like, your wife is back. You're not going to see me the way you used to anymore. You forgot to mention to me we have a wife. Where does this leave me? What is this? You know? And they're like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you know what? You need to go. You really need to go, because at this point, I need to think, because I don't know how to process all of this. And then he's like, okay, cool. Can I call you? I'm like, yeah, no, don't worry. I'll call you. And then he left. Guys, I was left behind. I was shooketh. I was just amazed that this person, we literally vibed for a good 2 to 3 months, and he forgets to tell me he has a wife. Huh? This man was busy and he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. You let me in your home, in your family home, while you have a wife. I'm out there dreaming about me and him and the dog, and there's a wife and kids. And then he started texting me again, back and forth. Please talk to me. Please don't be mad. I'm sorry. I love you. Nothing has changed. I still love you. Hey guys, I was just twisting in the wind. I was broken. I was hurt. I was just a mess. I was like, this is a hot mess. This is a mess. Because another thing, I'm used to this man's time. Now there's a wife and kids. This man's time is no longer this man's time. Okay, now, you know, I have that idea. I know there's someone else, and I'm like, it means now I get to be his mistress. That's what it meant. And I don't want to be that. I want to be everything. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a mistress. I want to be everything. This man pulls through again later, guys. Of which later on, I did invite him. I was like, come through, I want to talk. And then he came through. And he was still apologizing. And at that point, I was just like, dude, I think we should take a break. Like, we should give each other some space. Because honestly, I felt like izinto zethu vele we're moving too fast. So we need to take some space. Let's give each other some break. Let's be away from each other for a while and then see from there. Because at the end of the day, I did like him. I really did. And also now, not having him as part of my life, it felt different. You know, it was scary for me. So I felt like, let me just call it a break ngoku, so that sikhe sibe away man, sicinge sibone mhlawumbe uzophinda ndibe nonye umuntu right kwakule break. Uyaqonda? Because that's what we do. We heal kwenye sana lam. Period. So he was begging, please don't do this. I'm like, no, I'm not saying I don't ever want to see you again. I'm saying let's take a break. And then he was like, okay, cool, how long? I'm like, no, I'll let you know. But look, just a break. Give me a break. Fine, guys. He leaves. I don't call him at night. It's awkward. It's scary. It's sad. It's depressing. I'm like, do I even want this break? But at the same time, I'm like, I need the break. You need the break, Nakho. Take the damn break from this man. Go and think. Think. Because if you're going to be involved with him, you must know there's a wife. And you must know your role in this. When basically, because clearly we have a hand. When and obviously now instead of going on dates again, because next one must come and dribble me. Yabo? So okay, guy, he's stalking me now. He's watching every move I am making. If I'm on Tinder, he's like, I don't understand. He sent me a message. I don't understand why you're on Tinder. We said we're in a break. We haven't broken up. I'm like, sir, does your wife know what you up in here catching feelings about a single woman who's trying to court a man? Does she? Stay away from me. Stay away. Of which, for me, to be honest, that was creepy. The fact that he was watching what I was doing on my social media, on my dating apps, and it was just like, no, we are not doing this. We are not going to do the obsession or... No, we're not doing that. We're not going to do the crazy breakup here. We're going to do it civil. We're going to do it well. So I'm like, okay, cool. Come through. Because clearly you can't get over me. Come through. Let's talk again. And then he comes through, guys, and I don't know. I would say that was... I would say that was just a shitty move from my side, because I went back and we did whatever adults do. Then after that, he was just back in my business. And for a minute, I kind of shoved the idea of a wife back there. Ne? I shoved it back there. We vibed with this man. We vibed. It was great again. As much as he said he couldn't make time, he still made time. He still comes, we still go on dates, and it was nice again. Until the wife caught it. Yep. Until the wife caught it, until I got a number from a private number, and the woman asked, what are you to my husband? Why? Don't you know this man is married and this man has a wife and kids? Why do you want to break up my family? I'm quoting her words. Why do you want to break up my family? Don't you have something better to do with your life? You're still young, you're beautiful. Is this really what you want for your life? Yo! That's how I knew, but you know what? It's game over, Baba. It's game over. I couldn't even respond. I didn't say shit. I just dropped the call because I was freaking out. I was really freaking out. And then from there, my WhatsApp was blowing up. That woman is blowing my WhatsApp app. That woman was just blowing this WhatsApp app. And, you know, I was still not responding though, just so you know. I was not responding because I didn't know what to say. And also I don't know how much she knows, you know? So I didn't want to say anything that will get me in trouble or him in trouble. Imagine, damn me, I'm still thinking about him. Damn, I still got on the same doing up. So I then decided, but I'm not gonna ignore this number, I'm gonna block this number, and I blocked it. I moved on. Hey guys, the following day, this man posts through. He's like, my wife saw our things. I did delete it. She backed up my phone. I don't know where to go. The internet picking up and you delete any emails. Yeah. Yo! And then like, my wife's so weird and she's mad, but she's gonna be okay. I told her that I'm done. I'm not gonna do this with you anymore. And but you know, baby, I cannot leave you alone. I love you so much. That's what I said. You know, baby, I cannot leave you alone. I love you so much. And I don't want to do this without you. I don't want to do this life thing without you. No. But we're going to have to lay low. I'm thinking, how low can we lay? How lower can we lay? This is even lower. This is the lowest I have laid. This is the lowest I have laid. What does this man mean? Child, I'm telling you, he told me we need to lay low. His wife this and that. And that time, you are a sad soul. I don't want to lie. I was looking at him and thinking, sir, you're a sad soul. You're a sad, sad soul. Your wife has no idea what you are. Because I felt like the messages were directed at me more than him. She was not saying anything about him being a bad person, being a bad man, a bad husband, a bad father, a bad, whatever. It's like, for some reason, I forced him into whatever we're doing. God, this man pursued me on dating app. This man was on a dating app while he's married. Hello, entire husband with a wife on a dating app. So I told him, I was like, child, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm not doing this with you again. And I told him, if you dare ever come here again, I'm going to call your wife. I have her number. She's been texting me. She's been calling me. Obviously, she called me with a private number, but the WhatsApp showed the number. So I assumed that's her number. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you be so evil like that? I thought you loved me. I'm like, yeah, look, I like you and all of that. I love you and all of that. But we're not going to do this. You have a wife and your wife knows. And now your wife is blaming me. Your wife is up in my phone, blowing my phone up and doing all sorts of things that I do not like. So I was like, we're done. We're done. So I think that scared him away, and he actually did back off. As much as he kept on texting here and there, hey, I miss you. Hey, can I come and see you? I just want to get a hug. Nothing much. Can I just get your hug? I'm feeling down today. Like, he was that person anyway, a person who expresses himself, Like, I'm feeling down today. Can I come get a hug? Your hug would mean so much right now. Just to hear your voice. Can I call? Such things. And I would always have to say no. That's how things ended. I left Cape Town. Not immediately after, obviously. But yeah, I left Cape Town. And he after that, he still kept doing the same thing. But again, I then changed numbers. So he can't access me now. But yeah, guys, that's what happened between me and that white man. That white man dribbled and dribbled and dribbled me. And I became a participant to a certain extent, okay? So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story time. Looking forward to your comments though. More than anything, really looking forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button, like and share. Till next time, babies. Bye.